Welcome back, Awaken Intuitives, and welcome to any new Awaken Intuitives. This is Awaken Intuitives Tarot, so welcome. And Natalie here. So we are back to do a pick-a-pile reading on where you are at on your path. Now, in the moment of watching this, this is a timeless pick-a-pile reading. There's going to be 3 piles that you can choose from. Whatever pile or piles you feel most drawn to, that or those are the ones for you. All the timestamps are in the comments below and the description below, okay? I do have some 963 hertz white phoenix aura cleansing frequency music playing in the background that I do not own the rights to. We will be using the Enchanted Map Oracle to begin each pile's reading. This will set the stage, and that's how we're going to choose each pile. And then we'll also choose a stone crystal if you'd rather choose with that. Okay, and so always have an open mind, always ask questions. Truth is always stranger than fiction. Always unconditional love and light, so be it, so it is. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell so you are notified for future uploads. And this is a general reading, so remember that. Take what resonates. If you're interested in a more personal, private reading, you can always reach out to me, okay? Comment below, or you can email me. My email's in the description below. So let's begin, all right? So use your intuition, whatever you feel drawn to most. I highly suggest that. All right, so let's begin. I always ask Divine Source Light Creator, guides of love and light only, the Enchanted Map Oracle. Let's begin by choosing pile number 1. And we will use some tarot and other oracle as well. All right, can we get our pile number 1, please? Perfect. And I will show you them. I will take a picture if you need a moment longer to choose. Let's get the stone crystal for pile number 1. Right away, felt that one. Okay, can we get our pile number 2? Knock and reshuffle. All right, stone crystal for pile number 2. Okay. And last, pile number 3, please. One card for pile number 3. Just one, please. Usually pile number 3 takes a minute. Ooh, nice. All right, and stone crystal for pile number 3. All right. So for pile number 1, we have a number 6 mountain, along with this lepidolite piece. If I can show you that really quickly. This is lepidolite, along with card 6 mountain for pile number 1. Okay, and for pile number 2, we have a card 4, Spirit of Place, along with this Shiva Lingam stone crystal. Let's see if I could show you that a little bit better. With card 4, Spirit of Place for pile number 2. Beautiful. And for pile number 3, we have a card number 22, Intention. And with this rainbow moonstone piece. Try to show you that. There we go. Ooh, that was so pretty. When you get it in the right lighting. Okay, with the card 22, Intention, Rainbow Moonstone for pile number 3. Okay, those are the piles. All right, so I will take a picture of these to give you a moment longer if you need it. If you already know your pile or piles, the timestamps are in the description below and the comments below, and I will see you at your reading. Here we are, pile number 1. You chose this stone crystal lepidolite. Oh, it's so pretty. It's got some white, a little bit of brown, and a lot of purple in there. I'm so happy my camera's actually really focused today, knock on wood. And you also chose card number 6, Mountain. Awesome, with the lepidolite. All right, beautiful. So this light up here, whether it's the sun, a hole in the clouds, it does look like the moon a little bit. There's 2 birds, really interesting. So this reminds me of illumination. The lepidolite reminds me of the higher chakras, like the 3rd eye crown chakra, especially with that white in there. So coming down from above onto this head, the mountain, and it's like there's this illumination, maybe crown chakra activation, downloads, guidance from your crown chakra, like some kind of upgrade, epiphanies, realizations, and things like that. So 6 could be significant. It doesn't have to be, but 6 can be the divine embodiment of love. But the 6th house in astrology is related to Virgo. Virgo's an earth sign, the Virgin, and ruling the 6th house of the body, health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, organization. So I actually thought of the brain for a minute there, the health of the brain activity, the health, maybe balance throughout your daily routine, work, the body of the head, the brain. So maybe there's something significant about that realization, epiphany on the physical mind, the brain, the head, sight. Maybe there's a realization in headaches or what may be giving you brain fog or something, but there's illumination, there's realization. All right, and the mouth's open. So mountain is like a challenge in life. It is reaching a peak, right? It's also like a realization because you're reaching the top and you can see the bigger picture, a whole different view from above. And so it's like reaching that over, like stepping over the hump or obstacle, reaching the top of the mountain, the challenge, overcoming that challenge, right? So where you are at on your path now, how incredible is it that you got mountain? Beautiful. So reading this from the Enchanted Map Oracle, Colette Baron Reed. Remember, I always ask and connect to Divine Source Light Creator, guides of love and light only. And just take what resonates. This is a general reading, okay? So let's read this out of the guidebook. Mountain. You have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is the time to adapt. Sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacle, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. You might think that climbing it or chiseling away at it is the answer, but why take such a treacherous, tedious approach? Be like the rivers that flow around mountains naturally. You'll move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around. This is the time to adapt to your circumstances. If you do decide to climb, remember to take one step at a time, opting for the next right action. Interesting. So that is actually on page 12. 12 could be significant. The 12th house in astrology is moon related, Pisces, water, and the moon can be like the subconscious mind, right? Maybe some subconscious things are coming to the surface for you to recognize and see and kind of be guided, or there's like this advice of you can actually move through this obstacle a little bit easier, go with the flow, or you can take that tool to try to chisel away and think you're gonna make it easier. It's like this, it's like butting heads but not really realizing it, like subconsciously, you know? So I feel like there's this epiphany, this realization, okay, let's go with the flow, take one step at a time, one day at a time, right? One task at a time, etc. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to some tarot, and I chose the Idylls tarot. It is by Omnito. I just seen this and thought this would be super cute. It is somewhat of a smaller tarot deck. So this is actually the first reading I've been able to do with this one. And so on the very bottom, of course, I haven't even shuffled this yet. We will cleanse it, but on the very bottom begins with the Fool, the 0 of the major arcanas, of course. That's usually how tarot is. And that's like a leap of faith, jumping off the cliff, trusting the fall, going with the flow, being adventurous, spontaneous, childlike, just going for it, you know. But let's shuffle this really well and see what you get. I do have a question here for you. So where is pile number 1 at on their path now? Let's find out. Okay. Yeah, let's shuffle it a little bit more. Yeah, it's like from big mountain to little steps. Cool. May take a little bit of time. Maybe some of you, this could be a physical health type of challenge, obstacle, but it is overcomable, you know, it's absolutely workable. I do not, just take what resonates. I am not a doctor, so yeah. Okay, one more. Holy cow. All right, so where is pile number 1 at on their path now, please? And remember, this is a timeless reading, so it doesn't, it's not that important of you have to watch this when I post it. It's whenever you watch this, just take what resonates. Just a general reading and timeless. So where is pile number 1 at on their path now? Okay. Ooh. What else? Not feeling those. Okay. Interesting. What else? Anything else? Where's pile number 1 at on their journey, their path now? Oh! Okay. Yep. All right. So now the first card is the King of Cups. That's all flow, water, liquid. It can be related to feelings, emotions, love, subconscious, and healing. Okay? King of Cups is a healer. It starts from an ace and it ends to the king. That's how traditional Rider-Waite-Smith tarot is. So this is all about healing, all right? There is stormy seas that he's just totally comfortable in. There's waves. It's kind of dark in the background. There's a dolphin, a ship, but he is stable and grounded where he is. No matter what is going on around him, he's fine. It's like, oh, I'll live. I can live in the stormy seas. I can live climbing that mountain because I am healed, balanced inside. So it's like being able to, the balance inside and the flow inside is what helps the outside. There's a river. Okay, so here's the King of Cups. Dolphins could be significant, ships could be significant, but this is all about healing, okay? Feelings, emotions, stability, the throne, right? Wow. You have a mountain and the king, and then you have the 8 of Wands, fire energy. The Cups is water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now you have fire, but there's a river and there's mountains in the background. The 8 of Wands is something coming in fast, sudden, swift, and quick, out of the blue, on fire, like a comet, like this shooting star, but it's like news. It's some kind of news coming in fast. Really interesting. that river. This talked about the river, the flow of the waters. Yeah, on your healing path right now, there's these downloads and realizations and messages, guidance, maybe news and communication coming in. You're getting a lot of these realizations. And the mountains are in the background now, right? It's like you've came out of those stormy seas, very grounded, very secure, throne, that's stable, and have worked your way down this river, the flow, and it's these grassy meadows now. And this is when all those epiphanies and realizations come in. Wow, okay. News, communication, information, and then you have a 9 of Cups. Water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So the 9 of Cups is wish fulfillments. Wishes coming in, wishes coming true. And it's an indulgence in how far you've come. It is realizing all of the other obstacles and challenges you've already overcome. Okay, some of those were worse than what they are now, possibly, right? You've already overcome that, being present and very grateful where you are today, the flow, feelings, and emotions being balanced on the inside, okay? And looking forward to the future. This is now allowing that to come in, allowing those wishes and dreams, goals, achievements, wishing upon a star, the fantasies, what you've been dreaming of, allowing those to come in now. Look at this. Look at all the cups. Opportunities, offers. You have an 8 of Wands and then a 9 of Cups. That's a lot. That's a lot. A lot of desires. A lot of wisdom, information, epiphanies, news, guidance. Okay, so that's where you are at right now on your path. Beautiful. So now, what do they need to know about their path? Now, what does pile number 1 need to know now about their path? Interesting. Oh my gosh. Okay. You have a major arcana. Major arcanas hold a lot of energy. It is the number 16 of the major arcana. 16 is a 7. 7 could be significant. 7 can be related to Libra energy, partnerships, relationships, maybe marriage and balance, truth, clarity, karma, balance, right? Balance, like the justice, like the yin yang, okay? So the Tower, though, is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Well, the king is falling out of the tower, the crown off his head. The lightning has struck, right? This storm has came in, the lightning has struck on fire, and now the king has fallen out of the tower and the crown has fallen off his head. Isn't that wild? Nope, no crown there yet. Okay. So this is an upheaval. This is on top of a mountain. This is a necessary change, transformation. It's like, ooh, pulling the rug out from underneath your feet. Didn't see this coming. This is fast, sudden, and quick, swift movement coming in, okay? And I feel like that was to shake things up, shake up that foundation, the stability, the structure. And it's all for a better, more solid foundation, more solid structure, dreams, you know, what you desire truly, right? Which is balance, okay? And so there needed to be a shake-up. There needs to be a shake-up. There needs to be, because change is inevitable. And then now you have the 6 of Swords, air, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. Air rules over the mind, the mentality, thoughts, beliefs, okay? Even words and communication. The 6 of Swords is moving out of troubled waters, crazy times, chaos, stormy waters, to more solid ground, to a better, more calmer waters. That's what we've been getting for you. The Tower, And the Six of Swords can be the mentality, the mind, the head, maybe the brain. That also moving out of imbalance, out of instability to a more calmer place, more balanced place, right? And this is also with help and guidance. Incredible. Okay, that's what you need to know. All right, so now we are going to use an oracle, the Healing Waters Oracle. This is by Rebecca Campbell. So what are they feeling recently, where they are at on their path? I'm just really curious recently of you watching this, okay? What is pile number 1 feeling recently on where they are at on their path? One card, please. And I chose the Healing Waters because waters is healing, emotions, feelings. So what is pile number 1 feeling recently on where they are at on their path? Oh, okay, geez. No way. Making waves, shaking up. Okay, I just had wind come in and I can see dust everywhere. So bringing in the storm, which is bringing in change. All right, necessary change, making waves. Momentum is building. It's your time achievement. We talked about the wishes and dreams and goals and achievements coming in, right? Wow. Oh, making waves for change. This is beautiful. All right, so let's find out where this is in the guidebook, and then we will read this. Making waves. Here we go. So what are you feeling recently on where you are at on your path? Making waves. Momentum is building. You may be feeling it, right? It's your time achievement. The waves are rolling in and they're waiting for you to catch a ride. The flow, the ship, the throne, okay? The winds are at your back now and gently guiding you toward your destiny. They're whispering for you to really enjoy the ride. There are clear skies ahead and the waves keep rolling in. It's impossible for you to miss your moment or to not answer your calling. The only risk is that you don't make the most of and enjoy the ride. Being present. Recognizing how far you've come in your life, right? Okay, this is an extremely positive, encouraging card. Your commitment is paying off and your prayers are being answered. You're being supported by forces both known and unknown to you. Known is conscious. Unknown can be subconscious, okay? All right, this is most definitely your time. Things have been building for some time and momentum is all around you. Whether you're working on a creative project, having an impact in your professional life, or creating something in your personal life. This card is confirmation that great success will follow. So put in place whatever you need to make the most of this unique opportunity. Now is the time to ask for what you want and to let yourself be truly seen. So much is on your side. The harvest time is here. Do whatever you need to do to truly ride the waves of your destiny. All you've been working toward is here. The Healing Waters affirmation. I open my arms wide to receive the bounty of what I've created and say yes to enjoying life fully. Oh my goodness. And that's that started on page 104. So if you add that up, you get a number 5. And 5 is about changes and cycles, challenges, transitions. Okay, and then it ends on page 105, which is a 6. You started with the 6, Divine Embodiment of Love, the 6th house, Virgo, which is the body and health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, and organization. There's this reorganization, you know. So page 104, if you could see that, and page 105. Oh, hello. No. I don't know. There we go. We did it. All right. So that's what you've been feeling at the moment. All right. It's also like a confirmation. Okay. So let me adjust these. Beautiful. All right. So now we are going to do another oracle. This is the Wisdom of the Elders. Wisdom of the Elders Oracle. All right, beautiful. Okay, so for this one, what is the purpose of this point? The point of where you are at on your path. So what is the purpose of this point? This is a lot of confirmation too, you know? So what is the purpose of pile number 1 being at on this point of their path? How funny. You have Milky Way. Milky, cloudy, stormy, way, path, river, flow. It says Spirit Road. Card 37. 37 is a number 10. 10 is about fulfillments and completions, endings for new beginnings, like the Tower, right? Total change, transformation. Nothing will be the same. Wow. So what is the purpose of this point on your path? Milky Way, Spirit Road. It's interesting. They're standing on this liquid, or I don't know, it's purple. It reminds me of the lepidolite stone that you have. I'll show you the card. Oh gosh. There's 2 people. And there were 2 birds being illuminated up there. Can you see that? Maybe it's a balance of your path forward. 2 energies coming together. Okay, so let's read this out of the guidebook. 37, Spirit Road, Milky Way. Star stories are a heavily embedded aspect in indigenous culture, and there was an awareness even centuries ago that the night sky was a window and a connection to alternate realities and to the spirit world itself. We are a small piece of the universe's expansive nature and to our home within the Milky Way galaxy, which we share with billions of stars and countless more moons and planets. You did get the moon right here being illuminating upon you, and these messages and guidance and information and news coming in quickly. We did pick up on the crown chakra. You got the king with the crown and then the crown falling off. Wild. Okay. Now, our star, the grandfather sun, resides at the center of our planetary system and is the heart of all ceremonies within indigenous culture. These ceremonies showcase a depth of knowledge and wisdom and highlight the importance stars play in the daily life of indigenous people from around the world. In Mi'kmaq culture, the Milky Way is viewed as a spirit road for our spirits to venture out and reconnect the other side, and as a way to re-enter life in the form of reincarnation. We experience self-expansion and soul growth through our life experiences, continually returning to a physical form on Earth and possibly on other planets. This endless cycle is reflected through our many lifetimes, through the cyclical nature of the heavenly bodies above us, and through their orbits within the cosmos. When we are alone standing outside among the stars, we can take time to wonder about what is out there and what are places within the universe itself. If you have drawn the Milky Way card, it may reflect on sudden insights about past lives or coincide with strong feelings of deja vu that feel divinely guided. Moving forward with guidance and help, that's 6 of Swords, okay? So this could be connected to possible past lives. Very interesting. Okay, now, maybe some of you are having deja vu or something similar. So it suggests that now is the time to see and accept the bigger picture of your current reality, rather than dwell on feelings of helplessness or feel bogged down by the weight of your concerns. Remember that you are made of stardust and are a sacred piece of the divine nature of the universe. That's the whole purpose, right? Not getting bogged down, feeling like you're helpless, weighed down, mountains, obstacles, challenges. Okay? Wow. These epiphanies and realizations, the bigger picture on top of the mountain, things being illuminated to you. That's beautiful. That's the purpose at this point on your path. So let me move these out of the way for now. Pretty cool. Beautiful. All right. So next, back to the tarot. What can our pile number 1 expect next on their path then? So what can pile number 1 expect next on their path? That is so neat. Do we need another one? One more? Wow. Okay, nope. Oh my goodness. What can you expect next on your path, pile number 1? You have a Queen of Swords. You had that King of Cups. But now you have a Queen of Swords. So Cups is feelings and emotions, inside, inner life, inner being, inner world, and healing, right? And the Swords is air, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It is about the mind, the brain, thoughts, beliefs, mentality, and words and communication. The Queen of Swords is all about cutting through nonsense, obstacles, to cut to the truth. So she can bring in balance and clarity and harmony, justice, karma, law, the scales, and it's unbiased. She does protect her feelings and emotions at times, but she's free. She flies higher. She spreads her wings. She rises higher and higher above the mountain, through the clouds, to see the bigger picture, so she can bring in that truth and balance and clarity. Then you have the Four of Cups, water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feelings and emotions. Four of Cups. Oh my gosh. They are sitting away in the desert, away from the water. There's the moon. This is amazing. The Four of Cups is overlooking things, dismissing things, not seeing the bright side of life, not seeing what cup you're really being offered, which is full and loving and good, right? So what you can expect next is gaining the truth, gaining the clarity, seeing things from above, different perspective to bring in the truth, the balance, and clarity, crowning yourself again, right? In a whole new light, to see things clearly about what's not been seen before, of what has maybe been ignored subconsciously before. Dismissing something, not seeing the bright side of life. Stuck in the past, cutting that out, right? Oh, that's good. So that's what you can expect next on your path. Queen of Swords and the Four of Cups. Wow, amazing. Okay, so now I need to turn the page. So what will they be experiencing next on their path in these next few weeks? Just take time with a grain of salt. It can always change because we all have free will, but from what it looks like right now watching this, what will they be experiencing next on their path in the next few weeks, please? Wow. Do we need another one? Okay, all right. Another major arcana. And it's a number 5 of the major arcanas. 5, changes, transformations, challenges, transitions, cycles. The 5 can be related to Leo, 5th house energy, which is the heart, love, pleasure, joy, perseverance, and fortitude. This is the Hierophant card though. Major arcana, a lot of energy. This is ruled by Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign. It rules the 2nd house, which is anything tangible, material, financial, 3D world. And the Hierophant is like a spiritual or religious leader or teacher. It can be conformity rules, establishments, marriage contracts, but it's receiving and having access to the divine keys, universal knowledge and wisdom and information. And it's having that as above, so below connection. We talked about your crown chakra, these upgrades, okay? Giving you these keys to access an easier way of life to live here in the 3D, you know? It is this book you have access to. So you can access this higher wisdom, higher knowledge, gain access to this. And it can be related to spiritual awakening, enlightenment. Look at the sun behind him. That's incredible. The next card is the 8 of Pentacles. That's Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The 8 of Pentacles is what you're mastering at in your lifetime now, what you're creating. We talked about that before. What you've been working on, a job, a career, just what you're trying to master and create in your lifetime, in the moment, on your path. It is being patient as well and trying to you do that work and grow. It's the growth, and like for the harvest, we talked about your harvest, which is dreams, accessing a more creative way to align with your desires and dreams and goals. This is neat. So there's the Hierophant, Taurus energy, and then the 8 of Pentacles. They're in the kitchen and they have cupcakes. That could be significant to some of you. Maybe it's a birthday. I don't know. But it is being more creative and in aligning access to be able to create, manifest, alchemize, work, grow, to harvest and achieve. Beautiful. So in the next few weeks, all right? So it could be some kind of epiphany, an awakening type of thing. All right, beautiful. So now we are going to go to another oracle. This is the Mystical Shaman Oracle. Such a good one. Also, Colette Baron Reid did some of this as well. Okay. So what is the confirmation for pile number 1, them being on their path now? Let's see what confirmation you can get. So what is the confirmation, pile number 1, for them being on their path now? Like, help you feel better. You know, I feel like we all need some confirmation and guidance right now, especially what's going on in the world and the energy shifting, etc. So what is the confirmation for pile number 1 for them being on their path now? The Medicine Wheel. Okay, you have a card number 35. You just had an 8 of Pentacles. 8 is like the infinity symbol. The as above, so below. Inner, outer connection, that yin yang, the spiritual and the physical, like the keys, right? And the 35, that 8 can be 8th house energy, Scorpio energy. It's a water sign. And the 8th house represents a death, rebirth, changes, cycles, transformations, and changes. Can be money, intimacy, things like that. But a total rebirth. I did put on 963 hertz white phoenix aura cleansing music playing in the background that I don't own the rights to. But on this card is an eagle, a hummingbird, a snake, and maybe a cheetah or a leopard. You have the Medicine Wheel. Every direction. You've gotten mountain, you've gotten river, you've gotten this waters, the ship, the change in the wind. So cool. Rising higher to gain better, broader perspective, a clearer point of view. All right. Okay, the essence of the Medicine Wheel. Confirmation. The Medicine Wheel is a sacred hoop with 4 cardinal directions well marked. It represents the cycle of life, the cycles of nature, and the circular pattern of our cosmos. It has been used for millennia in indigenous cultures to bring harmony and well-being to the village. Its directions symbolize the 4 steps the shaman takes to become a person of power and wisdom. The Hierophant. This is your spiritual journey. The invitation to manifest clear blue skies in your life. That's exactly what it says. It is important that you take a look at certain aspects of your being. Enter the Medicine Wheel from the south and reflect on how you are still clinging to events from the past. Remember, we did get that 4 of Cups, clinging on to the past type of feelings. Where is it? Right here. Ooh. Okay. Continue to the west and notice which relationships are toxic and drain your energy. Step into the north and ask yourself, do I know my passion and show it? End at the east direction, visualizing how you want to live the next chapter of your life. It is up to you how much time you spend in each direction, minutes, days, or months. But when you are done, make sure to step outside the wheel and contemplate your journey. Stepping outside the wheel, rising above, flying above, so you can get a bigger perspective, you know? Beautiful. Now the medicine. You must not postpone your healing journey any longer. Remember, King of Cups, Master Healer, healing energy. It can be difficult to start, but you must find the inner strength to step into the medicine wheel, or you may lose your opportunity. There are many ways and many paths. Choose the one you resonate most with. Once you have found it, the only mistake you can make is not to follow it. Go boldly. And it's so funny because the image is on page 70, and where you read the essence, the invitation, and the medicine is 71. So you have a 7 and you have an 8. 7, we talked about that before, 7th house Libra energy, and it can be relationships, partnerships, marriage, but it's also truth and balance and karma and justice and clarity. And the 8, I told you about that one. So beautiful. Love it so much. That's the confirmation. That couldn't have gotten any better. You've got the medicine wheel. The wheel turning. Change. Amazing. Okay. So I'm just going to do this. All right. Now we are going to go back to the tarot, and then we will end it with one more oracle. I actually still haven't even picked the last oracle, but I think I know what I'm using. Okay, so now what is going to be revealed to pile number 1 with where they are at on their path? What is going to be revealed to them soon of where they are at on their path? What is going to be revealed to them soon? The Emperor. Wow. The King of all kings. Aries energy. That's it. So it's a number 4 of the major arcanas. Big energy again. 4 can be about stability and structure and a good foundation. Remember, you had the Tower card. Crumbling of a faulty foundation. And now the Throne again with the crown, the keys, and oh, I don't know what that's called, but the Ankh, the key to life, and the ball, I don't know what that would be. The globe, the world, I'm not sure. But the Emperor, Aries energy. Aries is the ram, a fire sign, the first sign of the zodiac, ruling the first house. And that is all about how you step into new situations, how you step into the world, how you step into a new situation, right? Like a new step, okay? And leading, how you lead. The medicine wheel and the Emperor, the King of all kings, divine masculine energy. Fire. It's also being your own leader and boss. The Shaman in your life, okay? It's stable, it's grounded, it's a good foundation, balanced. The King of all kings, healing, a manifester, a healer, charismatic, clear-headed, being the king or queen of all of your world, though. This is your world, the wheel of your life, leading your own life. Wow, that's what's going to be revealed to you soon. How you can take control and lead in a balanced, stable way. Okay, so now we're going to get your last message, and we are going to use the Sweet Ass Affirmations 2 edition. All right, what's the extra guidance and important message to end the reading to move forward with for pile number 1? For pile number 1, what is the extra guidance and important message to end this reading and that they can move forward move forward? Will the Emperor, King, the leader, you go this way, direction. Oh, come on. Okay, let me flip it around. Extra guidance. Okay. Ooh, yes! You have the 2 koi fish. That reminds me of yin yang. All directions. The wheel. Does remind me of Pisces energy. Pisces is a water sign ruling this 12th house. Moon energy can be intuition, feelings, emotions, inner, maternal, subconscious, dreams, unknown, unseen, beneath the surface, about to be revealed. It says, I release my urge to force happenings and I surrender to the flow. Exactly. Look at the cosmos. Let me read you the back of it. If your world goes Looney Tunes and the path forward seems confusing, step back, chillax, and surrender to your flow. The stuff that feels exciting and easy. Slow down and enjoy something beautiful right in front of you, being present, right? Perhaps that beautiful something in the mirror is a good place to start. When you become the sun, you bypass the clouds. When you flow like the ocean, you wash out the drought. Stop trying so fucking hard to figure things out. Because what if the hokey pokey really is what it's all about? This is absolutely perfect. The extra guidance and the important message that you can continue to move forward with. Incredible. All right, pile one, that was your reading. I just seen 41 minutes exactly, but you probably won't see that. Nope, you won't. 41's a 5. 5 is changes and transformations and challenges. So it's up to you if you're going to go against the current or if you're going to go with the flow. All right, beautiful. This was your reading on where you are at on your path now watching this. This is a general reading, timeless, so just take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate, use your discernment. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. And if you're interested in a more personal private reading, you can always reach out to me, okay? And as always, unconditional love and light, so be it, so it is. And thank you so much for being here. I will see you guys in the next reading or video. Bye. Welcome, pile number 2. You chose this Shiva Lingam piece. Really, really cool. Definitely reminds me of grounding your roots, the root chakra, security. Okay, and you chose card 4, Spirit of Place. This goes so well together. So 4 could be significant to some of you. The 4th house in astrology is ruled by Cancer, water sign, but the 4th house and 4 is all about stability and structure and security, a foundation. And you have the Spirit of Place. So it's like getting grounded and rooted and secure, really merging with the earth or something, right? Beautiful. So goes really well together. Let's read that out of the guidebook, The Enchanted Map Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. And I always connect you and ask, Divine Source Light Creator, guides of love and light only. All right, and this is a timeless general reading, so just take what resonates. So Spirit of Place. Authenticity is the essence of power. Ooh. Our ancient ancestors. Right in the center of my golden mat. Maybe this is connected to ancestors, your roots and lineage, family, generations, possibly, okay? We'll have to find out. That was pretty cool. Okay. So our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spirit looking after it or embodying it, just as we have a soul and the plants, trees, birds, mountains, and rivers have their own essences. When the Spirit of Place arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your query is in the overarching theme of your circumstances. Is your question about a struggle? The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. If your inquiry relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question and then name it, you'll discover the answer you've been seeking. Your greatest power is your authenticity. Some of you may have came from pile number 1, may have watched it. If not, that's okay. But that ends on page number 8. 8 could be significant. 8 is the infinity symbol. This eternal connection, this infinite connection, all that is, right? And you are connected to your ancestors. But the universe, divine, source, creator, you know, and the 8 can be 8th house energy, Scorpio, water. And the 8th house represents a death rebirth, cycles and changes and transformations, endings and new beginnings, regeneration. It can be intimacy, money, but yeah, that is quite interesting. I do feel like you may want to check out pile 1 if you haven't yet, but that's up to you if you feel called. Okay, let's continue though. So going to a tarot, we are going to use Awaken Tarot. This was a gift to me by a loved one. All right, beautiful. So with this, I don't think I've used this for a reading yet, actually. Maybe I have. I don't remember. This might be the first reading I've done, actually, with this tarot. That was the same with pile 1. I have another tarot that I used for them that I never used before yet. Until then. Okay, so now, where is pile number 2 at on their path now? Let's do one more. Perfect. Okay, where is pile number 2 at on their path now? Recently of you watching this. Woo! Where's pile number 2 at on their path now? It needs to be shuffled more. It's kind of sticky. Where's pile number 2 at on their path now, please? So funny. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I thought that was one card. That's okay. Wow, that's a major arcana. Where are they at on their path now? Pile number 2. 1 or 2 more cards, please. Up. Close. It's so close. It keeps popping back in. And I have a feeling it's connected to this card right there. Do we need to go through? Okay. Yep. All right. We're going to go through this card really quickly. Okay. So this is the Devil. This is Capricorn energy. Capricorn's an earth sign. We were talking about earth and roots, right? Capricorn rules the 10th house of career, public image, social status. This is the card number 15. Major arcana hold a lot of energy. 15 can be reduced to a 6. 6 is the divine embodiment of love. The pile number 1 got a 6 card. So the 6th house is Virgo energy, another earth sign, and it rules over the body, mind, or sorry, not the mind. What? The body, health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, and organization. All right. There might be some obscurities, like energies trying to surround and misguide, mislead, but I'm not trying to scare you or anything. I'm just saying. So the Devil can be like fears and doubts, which can be connected to the mind, worries, anxieties. It can be negative habits and addictions. Also, like chains and cords and ties, attachments, hooks in your energy, okay? Or it can be fear, just fear in itself. Aggression. Freaking weird. Let me see if we can get another one. Where are they at on their path now? Maybe some of you are really fighting some addiction, fears, anxieties, chains, hooks. Depression, negative habits, indulgence. Okay, do we need another one, please? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding? We have the Lovers. This is a major arcana and it's a number 6. That's connected to the Devil because the Devil has the Lovers in chains. I feel like I have to read that out of the guidebook. Both of them. The Lovers is Gemini energy. Gemini is an air sign. It rules over the mind and mentality, communication, transportation, journeys, technology. So let's find, oh my gosh, this is wild. Yep. Oh, okay. So I do have to cover them just a little bit. Okay. Where are you at on your path now? So self-imposed restrictions and limitations that occur as a result of the attachment to the conditioned mind, okay? It can be 3D, conditioning, programming, 3D stuff, right? Okay, is not necessarily evil. However, he is a symbol of addiction, self-sabotage, and harmful coping strategies. He depicts the areas in your life where you may be enslaved to these negative behaviors. However, by being aware and accepting responsibility for your actions, you can break free from these constraints and become free, which leads to the Lovers. Okay, 1 minute. Do you find yourself always chasing after things you think will make you happy, but never seeming to find lasting satisfaction? If so, it's time to take a step back and reassess your priorities. Though achievements like status, power, and pleasure can seem like the most important things in the world, they are ultimately fleeting. It's time to break free from your chains and pursue a healthier, more fulfilling life. Okay? Yes! And now we're going to read. That's okay. I think that's okay. And it can be releasing chains, those chains, cords, attachments from generations as well. So now the Lovers, they're free. Now, 6 is the divine embodiment of love. There's the, oh my gosh, this is like Adam and Eve. There's a tree on fire, flames, or there's a tree full of fruit, okay? Embodying the tree, right? Oh my gosh. Or being chained to the tree. This is wild. Okay, now let's read the Lovers. The choice between love and its illusion. Divine embodiment of love, 6. Okay, the devil can be illusions, programming, conditioning. Okay, coping mechanisms, sabotage, addictions, negative habits, fear. Fear is like part of conditioning. What was I going to say? Oh, the Lovers doesn't have to be a relationship. It's about a choice and a decision more often. Okay, free will. So, wow. And the snake in the tree. Right there. Can you tell? I know I have to cover it a little bit. Sorry. The Lovers are in tune with one another and balance their energies and desires to create a harmonious relationship. They've let go of any preconceptions, inhibitions, and fears in order to follow their hearts. They know how to communicate and compromise, making them a strong team. Their choice is not simply between right and wrong. It's about which path will lead them to true happiness. When you're in love, you feel unstoppable. Your heart is head over heels, giddy with excitement and ready to take on the world. You know that anything is possible with the right person by your side. Your relationship is built on trust, alignment, and unconditional love. When the time comes to make a choice, follow your heart. It knows the way. You know what's really interesting? The devil was on page 37. Where is it? The devil on page 37. Oh, come on. So 37 is a 10, right? And the Lovers is on page 28. 28 is a 10. So you have 10, 10. 10 can be 10th house energy, Capricorn, career, public image, social status. But 10s are about completions, cycles, endings, and new beginnings. Completion. Ending and new beginning. It's freedom. Freeing yourself. And I do feel it's connected to ancestors. Ancestral, like karma, lineage stuff. That's incredible. 10, 10. A total and complete transformation and change, cycle, completion, ending and new beginning, a rebirth. Holy cow. So that's where you are at on your path now. Okay, so what do they need to know about their path? What does pile number 2 need to know about their path? Almost there. That's like your reading. You're almost free. Don't give up now. Okay. See, now, here we go. Yes! Ace of Pentacles. Aces is a yes. Ah! A new beginning, a rebirth, a new cycle, a new seed. This is so cool. What do you need to know about your path? Here we go. We're letting loose now. Oh my gosh, how awesome. Yep. Is that all we need? It might be. It might be. One more. What are the, yep, that's it. Okay. What do you need to know about your path now? Pile number 2, the Ace of Pentacles. It's a new beginning. This is an offer, an opportunity for a whole new life, a whole new cycle, a whole new journey, a whole new seed to harvest dreams, desires, achievements, goals, and wishes. This is being offered. The garden, clear, a 1, a new step, a new beginning, a new life. Oh, and then a new seed, new tree. And then the 5 of Cups. 5 is changes, transformations, challenges. 5th house energy is Leo. It's the heart, love, pleasure, creativity, perseverance, fortitude, joy. But the 5 of Cups, water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The 5 of Cups is too focused on the past. It's like not living in the present moment. It's not paying attention to these other 2 cups that you still have and not focused on what you've spilled, right? This is whatever's been draining you, keeping you in the past. This is what you need to know. You have this opportunity. You're being offered an opportunity and a chance. And I feel like your ancestors of the love and light are helping guide you through this to release the past, draining, whatever's been draining you, keeping you down, low vibrational. This is amazing. Wow. Okay, now we're going to move on to the Healing Waters Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. Okay, so what are they feeling recently on where they are at on their path? I want to know where pile number 2, what is pile number 2 feeling recently of watching this, on where they are at on their path. Ah. Metamorphosis. Rebirth. A new beginning, a new life, right? Metamorphosis. The caterpillar changing into the butterfly. Freedom. Just amazing. Embrace transformation. Things are now different, okay? There's a huge shift. I put on 963 hertz frequency, white phoenix aura cleansing music playing in the background. Metamorphosis. So what are you feeling recently? You're feeling this transformation and change, or it coming. Embrace it. Things are now different. Maybe that's how you feel. This is so cool. Here we go. Metamorphosis. Water, more than any other element, is very used to change. Okay. Like lobsters, which must shed their shells in order to grow. Detach from those chains in order to grow when the conditions call for it. The conditions of the mind, of fear. Woo! Devil energy. Water transforms itself from liquid to solid, ice, and to gas, clouds, mist, vapor. And while it may appear that the way we humans change is a little more subtle and slow than that, as ever-changing beings living in an ever-changing world, we're constantly transforming too. Every moment of every single day is an opportunity, Ace of Pentacles, to embrace or resist change. Right there, exactly, free will. All right. When we embrace change, we embrace the intelligence of life. When we resist change, we resist the intelligence of life. Often, it's in the growth phase that we feel most uncomfortable. When we've outgrown our skin or our shell or our old way of being, it requires great courage to release what was for the chance to begin again. This is what it means to transform. And it's what this card is all about. It's time to embrace what's changing around and within you, and to see it as an opportunity for great transformation and growth. The Healing Waters activation says, I embrace the changes that are happening around and within me. I'm ready to let them transform me. Yeah. Beautiful. It starts on page 106. That could be 16. Can be related to the Tower card in the tarot, which is sudden, unexpected changes. It's like inevitable changes, things being pulled out from underneath your feet for inevitable change, transformation. And the 16 can be a 7. 7th house is Libra energy, and the 7th house can be relationships, partnerships, marriage, contracts. It can also be truth, justice, balance, karma, law. And then it ends on page 107, which can be a 17. 17 can be related to the Star card in the tarot, which is Aquarius energy. The Star card is wish fulfillments, wishes coming true, wishes coming in, channeling, a healthy vulnerability, nakedness, right? And yeah, your wish coming in, wishes coming true. And the 17 can be reduced to an 8. 8th house, death, rebirth. Cycles, changes, and transformations. So you got to pay attention to the synchronicities, man. They're all around us, okay? I don't know if you could see those numbers, but there they are. All right. Incredible. So now we're going to go to another oracle, and we're going to use the wisdom of the elders. Can't wait to see what this one says. Really, really cool. All right. So what is the purpose of pile number 2 at this point on their path? What is the purpose of pile number 2 at this point on their path? What is the purpose of them being on this, at this point on their path? What is the purpose of pile 2 being at this point on their path? Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, you have a card 25. 25 could be significant. 25 is the number 7. 7 can be the 7th house energy of Libra, the scales, air, and air rolls over the mind, mentality, beliefs, and thoughts. The 7th house, relationships, partnerships, marriage, contracts. It can also be that truth, balance, yin yang, law, divine justice, divine order, you know, tobacco, sacred medicine, reciprocal, oh gosh. We're already starting in this pre-shadow period of the Mercury retrograde. Communication, reciprocation, yes, reciprocation. Whew. Okay, where are we here? 25, tobacco, sacred medicine, reciprocation. Jeez Louise, man. Okay, let's read this for you. So, what is the purpose at this point on your path? Tobacco is found in the east direction of the medicine wheel. Well, pile 1 got the medicine wheel. So, yeah. Okay. And was the first sacred medicine given to indigenous people. Its connection to the east, where the sun rises earliest each day, is symbolic of it being the first medicine utilized by the inhabitants of Turtle Island, and it also highlights its great importance. The deeply spiritual nature of sacred tobacco medicine lends itself to be used in most ceremonies and through non-smoke offerings of gratitude. Whether you take a plant from the earth, a stone from the shoreline, or utilize all parts of an animal that you have hunted, an offering of tobacco is recommended. The exchange of energy that takes place through this offering is done so with a sense of reciprocation. The 4 medicines, tobacco, sage, cedar, and sweetgrass, are essential, not only because of their historical roots. Yeah, this tree, the roots, okay? but because we continue to use them in everyday life and in ceremonies. Tobacco is considered the most sacred of the 4 medicines because it is a direct link to the Creator and allows for the door of communication to the spiritual world to be opened. If you have drawn the Tobacco Sacred Medicine card today, an opportunity or connection that is built on reciprocation may soon enter your life. Yes, there you go. Okay. There may be a situation that is mutually beneficial for all parties involved where so much can be gained and learned by working together. If there are significant changes taking place in your environment at this time and prayers are required, consider an offering of tobacco to Mother Earth or to a sacred fire to assist with your intentions. That's so interesting. Wow. Okay, so that's the purpose. How to utilize all of the tools and resources being given to you, these opportunities and offers for the betterment of you and all involved. Maybe the world, you know? Amazing. All right. So let's shift these. Okay. Shiva Lingam. I'm very curious of what other Shiva Lingam, of what other benefits it has. So we'll have to check that out. Okay, so back to the tarot. So what can pile number 2 expect next on their path? What can they expect next on their path? Okay. Oh, wow. What can pile number 2 expect next on their path? Beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I just got so comfortable. So comfortable. Okay, so next on your path, you have a 4 of Pentacles. Okay, 4 again. The 4 of Pentacles can be holding back, holding tightly, waiting, clutching on, saving up for something, okay? Then you have a 10 of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That's joy, abundance, happiness, wishes, family, contentment. Then you have Temperance, another major arcana, a number 14 of the major arcanas. Patience for divine timing, divine plan for you, for harmony and peace. 10 of Cups, contentment, happiness, and joy and abundance. This is what you can expect next on your path. Be patient a little bit longer and save and hold that goal, that dream, that wish very tightly. Not in a way of controlling it, but of keep believing, you know? Don't let go. Don't let those doubts creep in, the snake, the devil energy, the fears and stuff, okay? Keep holding on for this abundance and joy, love, family, contentment, fulfillment, prosperity, rainbow. It's such a great, stable foundation and feeling just very satisfied and comfortable in your life. And Temperance, a major arcana. This is ruled by Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a fire sign. It rules the 9th house in astrology. The 9th house represents faith, trust, a trust fall. Higher learning, a spiritual journey, higher education, higher knowledge, higher understandings. The 14 can be related to, or 14 can be a 5. 5 is changes and transformations, right? And then that 10 of Cups, you did have 10-10 before. So this complete rebirth, this complete transition and change for stability and structure and just a more comfortable life. This is divine timing. Patience, though, in divine timing. Patience for that rainbow to come out, you know. Patience for unity, harmony, balance, celebrations. This is also a higher guidance. Wow. This path, and then the illumination of that sun above the mountain, really wild. That reminds me of pile number 1. Wow. Okay. All right. So usually, I have to say, the sacred tobacco medicine was related to the east, wasn't it? Where the sun rose, the sunrise. Let me double check. Jeez. I think it said east. Yes. Its connection to the east where the sun rises earliest each day. A new dawn, a new day, a new life, a new day. So for me, when we see rainbows, it's to the east or close to the east, because the sun is over there to the west and it's like setting, and then it just got done raining, and then we see the rainbow to the east. So maybe that's very significant for some of you. Wow. That is pretty freaking cool. Okay, so that's what you can expect next on your path. Beautiful. So happy for you. So back to the tarot again. All right, what will they be experiencing next on their path in the next few weeks? But take time with a grain of salt, because we all free will. Anything can change, but this is what it looks like from right now, you watching this. So what will they be experiencing next on their path in the next few weeks? What will pile number 2 be experiencing next on their path in the next few weeks? Oh, okay. One more, please. No, not one more. Okay. Interesting. So what can you expect next on your path and in the next coming few weeks? So you have a 3 of Swords. So this is a Gemini card for me. You did get the Lover's card in the beginning. That's a Gemini card. And this is also a Gemini card, because Gemini is an air sign. Swords is air. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And Gemini is the 3rd sign of the zodiac wheel, ruling the 3rd house, 3 of Swords. So Gemini, communication, transportation, journeys, technology, the mentality and mind, okay? So the 3 of Swords can be any kind of heartbreak, betrayal of the heart, but I feel this is absolutely everything to do with the mind, maybe programming, the subconscious, fears, things in the subconscious that hold you back, the mind, the thoughts, the beliefs, subconscious, the mentality, hurting your own heart. Then you have a 2 of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The 2 of Wands can be stuck between worlds, stuck between realities. You got the Devil card with the chains, and then you got the Lover's card being free. This is actually taking action to make plans on how to move forward. You're holding the world in your hands, the globe in your hands. You're trying to map things out. And then the moon, a major arcana. It's a number 18 of the major arcanas. Well, 18 is a number 9. We talked about the 9th house, Sagittarius energy of faith and trust. A trust fall, spiritual journey. But this moon card is ruled by Pisces, a water sign. This is all 12th house energy of whatever's been unknown, unseen, subconscious. Okay, dreams, illusions, deceptions, beneath the surface, hidden and unknown, coming to the surface, coming to light, being seen, being illuminated. whatever has been maybe a thought pattern, a belief system, a certain, like thought pattern, a fear, and then doubts in the mind, how it's hurt you. Okay? And then how you can move forward in a more balanced way, how you can plan things, get more balanced. Twos are about free will, decisions, and choices. Balancing that out, the mind, the mentality, the subconscious and the conscious. Two worlds, right? And that all being illuminated to you. It may take some patience because the moon will become full, bright as can be. So it illuminates all of that, the path. Wow. That's amazing. So that's what you can expect next in the next coming few weeks of you watching this, okay? Holy moly. And that the devil lives in the mind, they say, right? Clearing that out. Clouds clearing. See the way now, being illuminated. Beautiful. So cool. And the Two of Wands, the family, remember the lovers, the wings, the 2 cups being in harmony and unity and balance, and the 2 dogs. Wow. Could be spiritual, physical, mentality, and your spirituality. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go to another oracle. This is a mystical shaman oracle. Also by Colette Baron Reed. She also worked with a couple other people on this. It's so awesome. So good. Okay. So what is a confirmation for pile number 2? Them being on their path now. Just a confirmation of where they are at on their path now. For pile 2, please. And you are pile number 2. 2 energies. What's the confirmation for pile number 2, where they are at on their journey or their path now? Fire! Ah, fire! This is the number 19. Remember, you just had an 18, the moon. Well, the 19th major arcana in the tarot is the sun. 2 energies, the moon and the sun. Feminine, masculine, yin yang, black, white, the chains, the freedom, the devil energy, the freedom. Oh my gosh. The fire, 19. 19's a 10. Again, a 10. So you have 10, 10, 10, 10. Total completion, fulfillment, transformation, change, rebirth. Wow. Incredible. And the 10 can be reduced to the 1. That Ace of Pentacles. Ace is a 1. 1, a new passionate journey, a new life, a new foundation, a new abundance, new joy. Oh, okay. Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So maybe the fire signs are significant to you in some way. They don't have to be. The sun rising. Ah! The 1, a new life, a new cycle, a new journey. And the fire, sun, the new rise, a new sunrise. Oh. Okay. All right. The confirmation. Pile number 2. The essence. Fire consumes anything that it touches. The flames remind us of the impermanent nature of reality and how situations can quickly transform into beauty or chaos. Remember those 2 trees? The tree in the Lover's card? There was one on fire, and then the other one was full of fruit and life, and the snake was trying to wrap around, right? I'll show you that again. Wow. Huh. Okay. So fire is passion, and its dancing flames invite us to reach to the sky. Warmth and light are heavenly, yet too much heat can scorch us. To fully step into the energy of fire is to be utterly transformed like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Yeah. So this is on page 39. And I can't remember, the other one was like, I think it was the wisdom of the elders. Let's see what page that was on. 25, card 25. 68, 69. And then you have a 39, 38, 39. That's interesting. I did put on 963 hertz frequency music in the background, and it's White Phoenix Aura Cleansing. Okay, rising, being reborn. Now the invitation of the fire. Warm your hands and your heart by your inner fire. Let it burn away your hardships. Let it consume your pain and your sorrow. You got the sorrow card, the 5 of Cups. Pain, past pain, right? Has life become too rigid, too cold, or too superficial? Light a candle or make a bonfire and toss into the flames everything that has become stiff and painful. Call it or give it all to the fire for rapid transformation. Set your life on fire. The medicine. Are you feeling too fiery? Have you been reactive and short-tempered toward others? This card has come to tell you that all fiery emotions directed at others can backfire at you. It is not a good idea to play with fire when you are out of balance or angry. Now is the time to act or react. It is time to tame and befriend your inner fire so it does not scorch you. Ooh, that's interesting. It's this patience for balance. Patience, strategy, like careful moving forward, making healthy choices and decisions for harmony and balance and clarity and celebration. The 2 cups. Okay. Wow. All right, that's the confirmation of you on your path now. Okay, oh geez. All right, so now we are going to go back to the tarot for a moment, and then we will pull one more message after. Okay, so what is going to be revealed to pile number 2 with where they are at on their path? What is going to be revealed to pile number 2 on where they are at on their path? What is going to be revealed? To pile number 2 on where they are at on their path. Okay. All right, interesting. So now what is going to be revealed to you on your path? You have the 8 of Cups. This is water energy, another 8. Yeah, this is, this looks like a solar eclipse or lunar eclipse. Lunar? Wow. This is so weird. 8 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Well, the 8 of Cups is walking away from things that hold you back, that are not for your highest good any longer. It is moving away from energies, people, situations, past stuff, so you can go towards your highest good, whatever's towards your dreams and desires and balance and abundance and happiness, right? Then you have the 2 Cups. This can be a relationship. This is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is unity and harmony. Okay? So walking away from things that no longer serve your highest good anymore, that keep you held back, sorrow in the past, in sadness, low vibrational, that keep you held back, tied up, chained. So you can reach this unity, this abundance and balance, maybe a relationship. And then you have the Star. The Star card is the number 17 of the major arcanas, which is 17 is an 8. 8 of Cups, another 8. Death, rebirth. Cycles, transformation. So the Star card is ruled by Aquarius. Aquarius is an air sign. It rules the 11th house. 11. 2 together. 2 cups. And it is hopes, wishes, friends, community, humanitarianism, innovations, uniqueness. This is a healthy vulnerability. She has 2 water pitchers. I'm going to have to cover her. But this is your wishes coming true, wishes coming in, wish fulfillments. channeling universal energies, universal knowledge. Could be star ancestors, star beings, wishing upon a star, and that wish coming true. Holy moly. The sun's a star. I'm curious about the next eclipse, lunar or solar, partial or what it is. I can't remember. I'll have to go look, but that might be very significant. Incredible. The 2 cups. The 2 of cups and then the 2 pitchers. Overflow of universal acceptance, universal love, purity. Incredible. Okay, so reveal to you, yeah, what you need to leave behind to reach abundance and happiness and unity and your wishes. Okay, beautiful. So now we're going to pull your last message, pile number 2. All right, and this is all like your choice, your decision. We have free will, okay? This is the Sweet Ass Affirmations edition 2. So we're going to use this to end the reading. Can we get extra guidance and an important message to end their reading and for them to move forward with, please? You have to turn it around. Can we get extra guidance and important message for pile number 2 to end their reading and for them to move forward with, please? 1, please. Extra guidance and important message. Exactly. My mind, mentality, thoughts, beliefs, words, communications, the mind, the thought patterns, mentality, subconscious. This is my mind is King Kong strong, and I am even stronger. Maybe you want to watch that new Godzilla King Kong movie, the second one that's coming out. It is on HBO Max. I did watch it. I don't know, maybe that's something significant. The left brain and the right brain balance, coming in harmony and unity. Now let's read the back, okay? You know what helps in every situation. The ability to be King Kong strong within your thoughts. Strengthening your mind leads to humility, patience, self-confidence, courage, honesty, focus, flexibility, awareness, gratitude, and the ability to beat resistance and fear gremlins to a pulp. When you create habits to strengthen your mind, meditation, creative expression, relaxation, self-love, etc., you strengthen the rest of your life too. Relationships, career, projects, sexy time, etc. When you understand that you are also stronger than your mind follows suit and levels up to superhero status. That cape looks hella fresh on you. Wow. This is incredible. There's your confirmation, extra guidance, and an important message to end your reading and move forward with. Retraining the mind, releasing the mind, freeing the mind. All right, pile number 2. This was your beautiful reading on where you are at on your path now of watching this video. Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much. Just remember to take what resonates, leave whatever may not resonate. Use your discernment. This is a general reading and it's timeless. So if it did not resonate, just choose another pile. And if you're interested in a more personal, private reading, you can always reach out to me. My email's in the description below and you can always comment below. Okay, thank you so much for being here. And as always, unconditional love and light. So be it and so it is. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. All right, pile number 3, welcome. You chose this rainbow moonstone, really pretty. If you can barely see that blue on some of those edges, if we catch it in the right lighting on the very top, can you see that? Oh, it's so pretty. Very pretty, huh? All right, along with card number 22, intentions with that rainbow moonstone. It does remind me of the egg, doesn't it? Looks a lot like it, so maybe that's significant. Maybe this dandelion where you make a wish and you blow it, and the egg, something new about to crack open. And this is in very important, maybe a wish, a dream, a goal, right? And the rainbow moonstone does remind me of the higher chakras, like the crown, clarity, downloads, guidance, very clear intentions. We do have intentions, right? So when you're making this wish, wanting to reach this dream and this goal, setting the right intentions and clear intentions is very, very important, very significant, right? And the 22 could be significant. 22 is a 4. 4, fourth house, and 4 is all about stability, good foundation, good structure, okay? Intentions, good stability, good structure, good foundation, right? So that's where the power lies, right? Okay, so we're going to read this out of the guidebook. I always connect to and ask Divine Source Light Creator, Guides of Love and Light Only. And this is the Enchanted Map Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. And remember, this is a general reading and timeless, so just take what resonates. So let's read this out of the guidebook. This is a card 22 and it's on page 44. So now you have 444. So you may want to look up angel number 444. That's about stability, foundation, structure, celebration. Can be nurturing relationships, marriage. Wow. That's pretty neat. Okay. So, and it's sitting on that pillar, so that's significant as well. Deliberate, clear intentions have the power to change your world. Deliberate, clear intentions have the power to change your world. Your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. Inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot into the sky. The universe is bringing you a gift, showing you that you're hitting your mark. Recognize that you're not the one who has to do all the work. However, others help you co-create reality. You connect to the power of your intention, sending it out into the field. Then allow for synchronicity to work its magic. Perhaps the good intentions of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones of your own. Own the life you want to lead and live deliberately with clarity and detachment. Wow. So pile number 2 got something about attachments. So maybe you came from pile 2, maybe you want to check it out. You don't have to, but that is beautiful. The owl could be significant. That does look like a barn owl. Owls see in the dark, see things from a different perspective. They hear from far away. Their flight is very quiet so they can move up on their prey. Okay, so very deliberate, clear, quiet, listening, flight freedom, spreading your wings. Okay, so let's move on to the tarot. And I actually chose the Easy Tarot for you. I haven't used this in a long time. So let's find out what the Easy Tarot has to say for you. Easy. Something about your intentions and what you want to manifest and create and achieve being easier. Okay. So where is pile number 3 at on their path now when they're watching this? Where is pile number 3 at now on their path? Thank you. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Do we need one more? Whoa. Oh my gosh. Really? Okay, where are you at now on your path that you are watching this? You have the 10 of Wands. Okay, so 10 of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. He is moving through the night, at least right at sunset, because it's turning into nighttime. That reminds me of the owl. There's a moon there. That reminds me of illumination, seeing in the night, the owl. And all of the wands he's carrying on his back. It's like he's the pillar of all these intentions. Wands can be intentions as well. And there's 2 elk or deer stag in the background just watching him carry all of his wands, which can represent burdens, heaviness, denseness, weight, overweight, things that hold you down. But this is all of that ending, freeing, putting all those wands down, burdens, heaviness, denseness, all of that down to get a new path, a new cycle, a new journey, a new way to move forward. Okay, so there's that. And then you have the 8 of Pentacles. So this is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The 8 of Pentacles is what you're working on, what you're trying to create, what you're trying to master at, what intention have you set, and where are you at in the growth process of it's processing, it's working towards that harvest, that intention, the magic, the achievement, the goal. So things are in process. Things are processing in the works, being mapped out, being taken care of, being worked on. This new path, this freedom. Then you have Justice. This is a major arcana. Major arcanas hold a lot of energy, and this is ruled by Libra. This is a card number 11. You have 2 mirrored numbers here. 2, 2. You have the 44, 2 mirrored numbers. And the 11, ones, 2 mirrored numbers. So 11 can be a two. Yeah, so 2s are choices, decisions, and free will. Second house in astrology is ruled by Taurus, which is anything in the earthly plane, the earthly reality, your 3D world. And then the 11th house in astrology is ruled by Aquarius, an air sign. And it's all about hopes, wishes, innovations, uniqueness, humanitarianism. And so this Justice card being ruled by Libra, another air sign, it is the scales. Things being balanced out. This is all about truth, balance, karma, clarity, yin yang, law, order. This, she's blindfolded, so it's like trusting in things to be balanced out, weighed out. That weight to be lifted off of you for freedom and truth. This is in the works. You're working towards this balance and justice. This is cool. I like it. Okay, all right. So what do they need to know about their path? So what does pile number 3 need to know about their path? If you have not watched my owl videos yet, you may want to check them out. I have a owl visitation first video. I believe I posted last week, today's July 17th, 2024. So it was July 6th or 5th or something. And then the second one was this morning that I posted. So the second one's really cool, the owls. Okay, so what do they need to know about their path? Our pile number 3. Yep. Exactly. Are you kidding? No way. Wow. Out of how many readings I've done, I still am just blown away. 2 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the 2 Swords. 22. The 2 1s, the 2 4s, the 2 2s. 2 of Pentacles, the 2 Swords, the Scales, right? 2 of the Scales balancing out. The Chariot is 2 opposite energies being balanced out. This is crazy. 2 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The Moon, he's in the night again. So this is choices and decisions to balance things out in your life. Simple as that. And it's usually the 3D world, your reality of what you are doing in the 3D, the life you're living. Choices and decisions for balance, for unity and harmony, clarity. Then the Chariot, another major arcana. This is a number 7 of the major arcanas. The 7th house is ruled by Libra. You got Libra's card. The air sign, the Scales. This is totally balance, foundation, support. So this is ruled by Cancer. Cancer rules the 4th house in astrology of foundation and structure and stability and celebration. This Chariot card is a warrior, and it's persevering forward, fortitude, perseverance, pushing forward, Okay, it's also taking the reins, taking control, and pushing forward. It is a vehicle. It is mixing two opposing energies, balancing them out, mixing them well to persevere forward, to move forward, a new path. This is what you're working towards. Then you're the vehicle. You steer the direction. You're the, well, not just the vehicle. You're the leader in the vehicle. And then the Two Swords. Air, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. So air can be related to the mind, the mentality, thoughts, beliefs, words, communication. The twos, choices, decisions, and free will. The Two Swords can be difficult decisions. It can be back and forth in the mind about making a choice, making a decision. What to speak, what to believe, what to think. The thought patterns, blindfoldedness. It's also like at a crossroads, at a stop sign, at a block. So it's like time to slow down and really focus on how you're balancing, how you're keeping steady, how you're persevering forward. If it's too far to the right, too far to the left, it needs to come back together. Weighed out, balanced out, and then go again. Because the Two Swords can be, stop, hold on, you know. That is so interesting. That's what you need to know about the path now. See something different? Okay, so now we're going to go to another oracle. This is the Healing Waters Oracle. This is by Rebecca Campbell. Okay. So now what are they feeling recently while watching this? About where they are on their path. So what is pile number 3 feeling recently on where they are at on their path? Maybe things have started to feel a little bit stagnant, or they're feeling stagnant recently. What is pile number 3 feeling where they are at on their journey? Oh, it says let it rain. Let it rain. Let those clouds come in. You know, blindfoldedness, stop, hold on, right? Let it rain, and then it'll clear up. The rainbow, where's that? There was a rainbow there, and there's a rainbow here. Pile number 2 got rainbows as well. So interesting. It says allowing what is inevitably, and trust. Truth, trust. This is trusting in your path forward, what you want, your new path, the letting go, starting new. Persevering forward with more balance and clarity. Okay, more intention. So let it rain. Here we go. So what are you feeling recently on where you are at on your path? Allowing what is inevitability, trust. There's a moment just before it starts to rain when the pressure can be felt. Yes. What's been building up is preparing for a big release. Yes. The clouds cannot hold their breath a moment longer, and then, right on cue, they surrender the rain they've been holding on to, and a downpour finally begins. While we may have preferred to see clear skies abound, a sweet relief can be felt when the waters of the sky return to the ground. There's also a special moment that can be felt immediately after the rain stops. Remember the stop sign? And the sun reappears from behind the clouds. It's similar to what happens to us during a good emotional cry. The endorphins that are released as we let our red hot tears flow down our cheeks evoke a feeling of sweet relief. Something's been released, lifted, and cleared. Oh my gosh, yes! We feel a little lighter and more free. This card comes with encouragement to surrender to what's happening in your life. Maybe you're experiencing a challenge or something isn't going to plan. Although you might prefer the sun to shine all year round, there's intelligence in the rainy days. And there's healing in your tears. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. Soul Inquiry says, what are you being called to surrender to? Your path forward. That it will be balanced, that it will be divinely guided, right? Oh, cool. All right. So that is amazing. Now we're going to use another oracle. So that's what you're feeling recently on where you are on your path. Now, for this one, we are using the wisdom of the elders. Okay. So what is the purpose of pile number 3 at this point on their path? What is the purpose of them at this point on their path now? One card, please. Okay. Ooh, okay. You have a card 32. 32 could be significant. Honestly, 32 adds up to the 6 of Wands in the tarot. The 6 of Wands is success, victory, spotlight, recognition on the stage, feeling an achievement, an accomplishment, graduation. Okay, now the 32 can be a 5. 5s is changes and transformations and cycles and some challenges. 5th house is Leo energy, which is the heart, love, pleasure, fortitude, perseverance, Chariot. And it says the forest support. There are 3 different types of trees here. And you can see the roots connected to each other and they have a heart. And then there's the sun. 3, your pile number 3. 3s can be about teamwork, cooperation, co-creating, team effort, also mind, body, soul, alignment, healing, maiden, mother, crone, life, death, rebirth. So let's read this out of the guidebook. What is the purpose of you, where you are at on your path now? The forest. Support. Forests teach us how to be a commanding presence without the need to utter a word. And that nature is so vastly sacred and contains with it the potential for unparalleled levels of healing. All life on Mother Earth relies on oxygen for survival, and there is a symbiotic relationship between us and the forests via the process of photosynthesis. The forests remind me of the rain too, like the rainforest. So maybe that's significant to some of you in some way. Okay. Our exhalations of carbon monoxide feed the trees, which in turn results in oxygen being released into the atmosphere. This serves as a reminder of the immense importance the natural world plays in our survival. As you walk through the forest, you may see an old spruce, a young maple sapling, or a tall juniper tree and a short cedar. It is through their differences that the forest has strength. Although each tree stands alone, the energy possessed by the trees collectively reflects on our own ability to hold each other up in life. Tree roots are wrapped around one another like arms, embracing and uplifting those who need support. This holds within it the lesson that when those who are under-supported, like minority groups, are cared for, we are all cared for. If you have drawn the Forest card today, it may be a call to help bring unity among a group of people in your life. Your strength, whether it be spiritual, physical, emotional, or mental, may be required at this time to help others in need. By embracing diversity and your own unique perspective, you can be of service and assist others. Remember to take time. Remember, hold on, stop sign, right? Remember to take time and stand among the trees. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Bathe in the grounding energy. Take in the smells of nature. And meditate on how you can provide support in the same way that the trees support one another. Finding support, learning support, supporting others, letting support come into you. All of us can work together and do. Nature, animals, everything, right? Okay. The rain, the clouds. Ooh, pretty neat. So now we're going to go back to the tarot for a moment. So that's the purpose. So now what can they expect next on their path? So what can pile number 3 expect next on their path? Aww. Good, good, good. Wow. Do we need one more? Okay, ooh. What can you expect next on your path? The first card is the Ace of Swords. So Aces is new, something new, a beginning. It's a 1. And then the Swords air, it's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. The Ace of Swords is cutting out nonsense, lies, misleading, delusions, cutting out nonsense, any kind of lies, any imbalance, anything that's unstable, and bringing in the truth and clarity and prosperity of the truth and balance, the yin yang, that black and white, as above, so below, inner, outer. It's all about law, order, truth, justice. And it can be connected to Archangel Michael. And then you have a 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords is anything that's laid to rest, resting, recuperation, break, meditation, sleep, paralysis. Then you have a 5 of Pentacles. Holy cow. The 5 of Pentacles can be winter time, stagnant energy. You got that stop sign block, right? You had sleep. And the 5 of Pentacles can be anything that's left you out in the cold, kept you tied down financially, left out, financial or relationships, feeling left out of, difficulties, coldness, anything that has kept you. Okay, next in your life is gaining the truth and clarity, also cutting out this stagnant energy, sleep paralysis type of energy of what you've been lacking, whether it relationship, financial, warmth, comfort, cooperation, 3D stability, comfort in the material. Oh, that's good. That's really, really, really good. This can also be like divorce, separation. Okay, so now I turn the page. All right, so now what will they be experiencing on their path next in these next few weeks? So take time with a grain of salt. We all have free will, anything can change. But from right now, from this reading, what can pile number 3, what will they be experiencing next on their path in the next few weeks? What will they be experiencing next on their path in the next few weeks? Okay. Wow. Is that it? That's it. What are you going to be experiencing next on your path in the next few weeks? You have a 3 of Swords. Pile 2 got this card. This for me is a Gemini card. Gemini is an air sign, and it's the 3rd sign in the zodiac wheel, ruling the 3rd house. The 3rd house represents communication, transportation, journeys, technology, and the mentality. The 3 of Swords is all connected to the mind, thoughts, beliefs, words, communication, mentality. And this is all about any kind of heartbreak, betrayal of the heart. Remember, we talked about a divorce, separation. Interesting. But this also is like the mind hurting the heart. Mentality, thought patterns, belief systems hurting the heart. Stabbed in the heart. Heartbreak, okay? And then you have the Tower. This is a major arcana. holds a lot of energy. This is fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's the number 16 of the major arcana. Well, 16 is a number 7. 7th house is Libra energy. Libra energy, the truth sword, scales, balance, law, order, karma, clarity, yin yang. The Tower is a crumbling of a faulty foundation. Nothing will ever be the same. It is sudden, unexpected events and changes, the lightning striking from the storm, but this is necessary changes, inevitable changes. So you can build a better foundation, better structure, better stability next few weeks. The mentality, the thought patterns, belief systems, it could be connected to doubts, patterns of the subconscious, the mind, and that hurting you, past hurt, heartbreak, that is crumbling. That is being stricken down. Okay? Changed, transformed, powerfully. That's good. Very, very good. Okay, so now we're going to go to another oracle. This is the Mystical Shaman Oracle. Colette Baron Reid also helped with this one as well. Okay. So what is the confirmation for pile number 3 of them being on their path now, where they are at and being on their path now? What is the confirmation for pile number 3 of where they are at on their path now? Oops, can I get one, please? You have the Blade. Look at that, Ace of Swords. That's the Blade. Now you have the Blade. It's a card number 6. So 6 is the divine embodiment of love. You had that hurt, right? So 6 also is like Virgo energy. Virgo is the 6th sign of zodiac wheel, ruling the 6th house of the body, health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, organization. Okay, so let's read that. The Blade. Cutting out nonsense. Cutting out illusions. Cutting out instabilities, right? Here we go. The Blade. All right. The confirmation. The essence. The Blade represents sharpness of the mind, body, and spirit. Wow. Wow. Pointing upward, it summons the power of heaven. When aimed down to the ground, it anchors the power of the heavens on earth. The blade can be a healing tool or a weapon. Wield it wisely, and it will transmit power, bestow initiations, cut energetic cords from the past, or sever toxic relationships. Use it with anger, and it will slash, stab, and kill. The invitation. You are invited to draw your blade and use it. It is not auspicious to hesitate, to waste time in idle talk, or to hide from the inevitable. Inevitable. Change, right? Heaven and earth are aligned to support you in claiming your power. So take decisive action. Overcome your fear of hurting others. Unsheath the blade and use it wisely. The medicine. It's time to put down the sword and place it back in its scabbard. Do not offer your blade in service to toxic emotions. You'll be faced with an even more disagreeable future with the people or situations you are attempting to banish. That's interesting. Remember the separation, possible divorce, isolation, left out in the cold? Could be you or others. Put the blade to rest. Oh, this is rest, sleep, meditation, paralysis, you know. So this, we're getting 2 different messages here for you. Okay. Put the blade to rest until your inner fire has mellowed. Then use your blade with impeccable intention. Impeccable intention? Exactly. I'm leaving that right there. To cut the energetic cords that are trying to okay, I have to reread that again. I'm sorry. Then use your blade with impeccable intention to cut the energetic cords that are tying you to the drama at hand, or tying you. That's why I had to reread it and I still missed it. Okay, to cut the energetic cords that are tying you to the drama at hand. Set yourself free. Freedom. We talked about that in the beginning. And that is actually, the image is on page 12. 12th house in astrology is Pisces moon energy, which is unconscious, unknown, unseen, subconscious, illusions, intentions, or not intentions, intuition, dreams, and maternal. The 12 can be a 3. Mind, body, spirit, that's what that talked about. Cooperation and teamwork. And then it ends on page 13. 13 in the major arcanas of the tarot is the death card. Death is death, rebirth, cycles, transitions, transformations, endings for new beginnings. And the 13 is a 4. 4th house, Cancer energy. You got the Cancer card of the Chariot. You got 4 multiple times. 4th house is stability, good foundation, good structure, nurturing energy, celebrations. Beautiful. So that's the confirmation, okay? So now we're going to go back to the tarot and ask this. So what is going to be revealed to pile number 3 with where they are at on their path? So where is pile number 3, or where? What is going to be revealed to pile number 3 on their path? On their path. What is going to be revealed to pile number 3 with where they are at on their path? Yep. Aww. Wow. Try that again. Ah, is that it? Is that all we need? Okay, what is going to be revealed? So you have the 6 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The 6 of Pentacles is really interesting. It's all about a give and receive, but not expecting anything in return. This is charity, charity work, generous hearted. This is self-love, unconditional love. This is receiving spiritual abilities and gifts. This is gifts and presents. It's like almost receiving donations. You got the 5 of Pentacles. This is like begging. Separation, divorce, loss, financial loss, feeling left out in the cold. And now this is receiving abilities and gifts and presents, donations, love, abilities, gifts. And then you have a King of Wands. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Well, the King of Wands is a master manifester and always wins. So they have loyalty and are loyal. What? This is so interesting. This is a shift from feeling left on the cold, not helped, not supported, right? To being supported, to being helped, to being guided, to feeling part of the team kind of thing. And it could be the universe, you working with the universe, co-creating. This King of Wands is an intention setter. They are a master manifester. They've already set their intentions and they know what they want. And they get it. This is charismatic, passionate, fiery, takes action, isn't afraid. And then you have a Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Pages can be younger energies, doesn't have to be. The King of Wands can be a fatherly authority, somebody's energy, offering their support to you. I don't know. It could be divine, okay? This Page of Pentacles. Pages is always an offer, a message, an opportunity, and something new. And it is to plant a new seed. The egg, the wish, the intention. So you can manifest what you want to reach your harvest, abundance, prosperity. It can be literal abundance in every part of your life. So you're being helped. You're being gifted. this blade or egg, this tool to make a wish, that dandelion, right? By the King of Wands. Maybe somebody's energy around you might come in and offer their support and guidance. It can be divine, universe, okay? And this is your offer opportunity, newness, to plant a new seed. So you can grow that seed into that abundance and prosperity, dream, achievement, goal, the harvest, okay? Wow. This is what's going to be revealed to you soon, according to the tarot. Pretty freaking neat. King of Wands. Action taker. And then the Page of Pentacles. Look at the peacock. Abundance. Fruitful. Harvest. Prosperity. Awesome. Okay. So now we are going to get your last message, pile 3, and we are using the Sweet Ass Affirmations edition 2. Number 2. And this one is for extra guidance and an important message to end your reading and so that you can move forward with, okay? All right. Shuffle it one more time. There we go. So what is the extra guidance and important message to end pile 3's reading and that they can move forward with, please? One card. What's the extra guidance and important message to end the reading and that they can move forward with, please? Pile number 3. There we go. Ooh, you got the Flower of Life. Sweet. That's a connection to everything. So, and it's also connected to the fruit of life. Fruitful, okay? The magnitude of my power is always in the now. Intention. Now let me read you the back. It's madness to freak out about the future because it hasn't happened yet. It's not guaranteed. What happens if you shift your focus to the power you have in each moment now? Steps turn into miles, which turn into globe trotting. Kisses turn into sexy time, which turns into babies. Words turn into pages, which turn into novels. Notes turn into songs, which turn into symphonies. Go slow and steady, and with intent, the right intentions. If you really understood the enormousness of your power, you wouldn't be scared of shit. I'm going to read that one more time. Go slow, steady, and with intent. If you really understood the enormousness of your power, you wouldn't be scared of shit. King of Wands? Yeah. Brain power. Look at that. Incredible. All right, pile 3. This was your reading for where you are at on your path now of watching this reading. Oh, how beautiful. I loved it, and I hope you did too. I'm really excited for you. So remember, this is a general reading. It's not a personal private reading, and if you are interested in a personal private reading, you can reach out to me. Comment below or email me. My email's in the description below. Just remember to always take what resonates. Leave whatever may not resonate. Use your discernment. And thank you so much for being here. And as always, unconditional love and light, so be it, so it is. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.